Okay, let's talk about assumptions for a moment. Assumptions are interesting because they often shape our worldview. But why do we make assumptions? Are they purposeful, or do we mistake them for facts? When it comes to the future, especially concerning human behavior, nothing is certain. Many of us had plans, like going on vacation in 2020, but then they were disrupted by the pandemic and generated some disappointment. You may have had plans in life that were hijacked by various kinds of mental health problems, especially around suicidality. Those situations get us stuck. At Family Connections, we have developed these 4 recommended basic assumptions to help us stay effective. These assumptions are going to be thoughts that we purposefully develop to help us get unstuck. It doesn't mean that they're true all the time. It means that by making the assumption, we can actually move forward and not get stuck. The first assumption is that there is no one absolute truth about the causes of behavior or why things are the way they are. This means recognizing that there's more than one way to understand people and their actions. For instance, a biologist might emphasize biological factors in behavior. A psychologist might focus on psychological and social influences. However, none of these perspectives alone can fully explain human behavior. Instead, we need to remain open to different explanations without creating conflict. The second assumption is that everyone is doing the best they can at this moment and wants to improve. This assumption can be difficult to accept, especially when we're frustrated or angry with someone. Yet, it's important because it encourages us to understand people's intentions, feelings, and beliefs, instead of judging them based on their behavior alone. This assumption fosters empathy and compassion, allowing us to support others in their journey. The third assumption is that it is more effective to interpret things in the most benign way possible, or even better, to make no interpretations at all. This helps us from jumping to conclusions. Now, we don't mean ignoring potential issues, but rather approaching situations with openness and understanding to help avoid creating or continuing conflict. The fourth assumption is that everyone needs to do better next time. By acknowledging mistakes and seeking improvement, we pave the way for better outcomes. This assumption encourages resilience and the desire to be better in our relationships. What do you think about these assumptions? How do they align with your understanding, and where do they diverge?